St. Paul's, and I believe Gary said today there was a 19-foot tide. Apparently we are not quite yet at high tide. It's going to switch, but this is very cool. You don't see these kinds of things anywhere, I think, that except maybe around up here in Maine and Canada. Sure don't have tides like this in Florida. There's still another probably 20 minutes until high tide. Sometimes you can see seals here. I am still scaring off all seals apparently. Gary was telling us out there where you can see all those ripples that go across, when the tide goes out, that'll be like a 15-foot rock cliff. About mid-tide is when it starts to show up. It's a very cool place. It is now officially high tide, and it's gotten a lot quieter. Pretty soon, I guess it'll start going the other way. This is cool to watch. It has gotten even quieter. I think it's really close to making the switch. Basically stop completely. But if you're wanting to actually see the tide change, it's been 20 minutes since the posted high tide. So I guess even tide, I guess that's what they call it. Takes a little while before it makes the flip. But it's like silent now. You can see all the seaweed starting to go the other direction now. We took a little hike and came out to a point that was further to the left. I guess that would be to the north.
Where was it? Was he over there?
This is back where we were. Apparently I missed a seal. Oh well. But you can see it's really picking up. She was just drying her tent out. She didn't camp here, but she was just drying it out. And she's sitting over there enjoying the view. So there's a really nice little trail that you can take just along a cove back there and from point to point. And there's actually 2 parking lots. So if one's full, there's another option. It is about 12:30, and this will be our last look. You can see rocks that we could never see before. And I guess at this point, the tide's already gone out. Gosh, maybe close to 10 feet. It's a pretty cool place if you get time to come and really spend some time at it. If I had had more room in my phone and a tripod and a better understanding of all this, I would have done a time lapse and it would have been very cool. But I'm sure somebody's done it. You can probably find it on YouTube already. So they all saw a seal, supposedly.
Come on, seal.
And now that I've gotten out of the car, he has like completely disappeared. So now we wait. How long can a seal hold his breath? Apparently a very long time. We are in Eastport, and we just had lunch at Wacko, which we asked the waitress for the pronunciation. That is it. I had a fabulous lobster roll because we're leaving Maine tomorrow. And this destroyer that we saw yesterday at Roosevelt is in port, and they're giving tours. So we're heading that way. It's a cute little town. It's the easternmost city in Maine, and Lubec is the easternmost town. So I better catch up with the crew. Yeah, we saw this come into port, and the dedication is on the 30th, so they're giving free tours. Not that you'd be here, but we just had to show them our driver's license, and now we're in line for the tour. We toured the ship. We weren't allowed to take video, but we did take some pictures, and it was very interesting. It's an LCS 34, so I don't know what you really call that. We just stopped at Monica's Chocolates and got some amazing chocolates. That's Monica's Chocolates. But this is Sunset Point. Sorry for the traffic. It is a campground in Lubec, and we were going to stay there until we got invited to stay at Nate and Jamie's.